Morning, Kris.
Good morning.
Maybe just some updates here if you can. Skinner and Nurse were not on the ice. If you can update us, they're available for tonight?
Skinner went to the hospital last night with his wife, who are expecting, and haven't heard if that baby's been born yet today, but that's why he wasn't here. Nursey's just feeling a little under the weather. We feel he's going to be ready to play tonight. And Kingberg's away doing immigration.
In terms of Klingberg's timeline, availability, readiness to play this week, do you think? Potentially next game, or where's that at?
Potentially this week. We have 2 more practice days before we play on Thursday. We'll see how those 2 go, and but rough estimate was sometime this week, and if we have to push it back to the following week when we're going on the road playing back-to-back, maybe that's the time that he plays also.
So, Kris, Stu questionable then for tonight, or
Pick's our starting goalie tonight.
Stu won't be in the lineup then, or not sure?
We don't know. We don't know what his status is. If there hasn't been a baby born and it's coming any minute, then he won't be available.
Gotcha. Obviously, didn't want McDavid to get suspended for the 3 games, but in a weird way, is it kind of a nice jolt today for tonight's game to have him back in the lineup? Just, something for the team to kind of get excited about, I guess, in the middle of the season, to have your best player back after missing 3 games?
Anytime you get your best player back after a stretch, whether it's 1, 10, 15 games without him, you insert that player back in the lineup, it's a nice addition, to say the least. But when you add that player, often what happens is players take a step back. Oh, we got our player, we don't have to play as good. And collectively, everyone else takes a step back because you're getting your best player back. It's important that everyone plays at high level and doesn't just take for granted that we are getting Connor back.
Kris, Regula is on the ice for practice. How far away is he from maybe playing a game, and can he get to the minors on a conditioning stint to play some games before he has to play some with you?
If he was, would one of 2 things would have to happen. He'd have to clear waivers, or he'd have to accept a conditioning stint where he can go for, I believe, 10 days or 5 games, that stretch. And we're not approaching that timeline right now. We've still got some time to get there, so we'll just play by day right now.
And is Derek Ryan in Bakersfield now?
Derek is.
You expect him to play this week? You mentioned last week you won't necessarily
I'm
play
not
every
sure.
game.
I don't know exactly what their schedule is, but at some point he will play games.